ladies, how are we? How is everyone?
Absolutely.
I say how is everyone like we've not been here for the last 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it's
Swear
been
to
nice.
God.
It's been nice, though, hasn't it? We had a little dance before
That was
we start.
outrageous, by the way. That was absolutely outrageous. The fact that I went to the shops, came back, and you were still dancing. Like, oh my God.
It was actually before, what's it actually called?
Where did that energy come from? That was.
So I just necked a fucking monster.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I was drinking matcha.
Where'd you get matcha from?
Starbucks.
Thanks for the invite, B-Match.
I've all got 2 cup holders, mate. It's a shit box.
What is that song called that we're singing?
A wimbo it.
A wimbo it.
No,
A wimbo
no.
it. A wimbo it. It's a tune. I know.
Anyway,
It's a tune.
Anyway,
It's a tune.
before we get hit with a copyright bill. Yeah, that was some outrageous energy, to be fair with you. To be fair, credit where it's due. It got you hyped up in the right way.
In all fairness, we can't get we're not monetized. We can't get demonetized when we're not monetized.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't mind a letter from Pixar, whoever made that movie. To be
We
fair.
could sing our heart out to it right now.
Yeah,
Literally,
let's
like
not.
fully.
For the sake of everybody listening, let's not. But yeah, no, the energy starting off was quite electric, so fair plays. What day is it? It's Sunday.
So
Sunday.
where's the B?
Where's the beat?
I may have just dropped him on his head and he's currently suffering abrasion, concussion and all sorts.
Abrasion, concussion. Good words. Didn't know you were in your vocabulary. But yeah, so how's everyone's, I'm going to say weekend, day? What's the general census of everyone right now, Jensen?
It's been all right. Well, let's not talk about work.
Yeah, don't talk about work. There's a permanent ban on Jensen talking about work.
Okay, besides from work, I had a lazy day yesterday, actually. Felt fucking horrible.
you did?
And I had a lazy day yesterday as well.
You ghosted
the day
both
after
all
the day
day.
before that.
Hold on, why'd you have a leisure day?
Ghosted us.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
He says he called me. I don't get his phone calls. His phone's shit.
He doesn't get my phone calls. You see that there? He doesn't get my phone, just apparently my phone calls.
Well, I don't know who else has called me.
There's
No,
a
to be
vendetta
fair,
there.
Your phone's crap.
He does do it sometimes.
But before, you were going, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, we can hear you.
No, that was just my hearing myself.
Yeah, so I've had 2 lazy days in a row. Not good. However, no, I'm going to talk about work. I'm not talking about work.
Yeah, no.
Same mode. Fucking gym, tennis, trying to get into paddle. Don't have enough friends for paddle, so can't play a paddle.
Ask me every single day so far about
I've
tennis.
even started to ask him wants to play pickleball. That's how deep it's got.
What the fuck's pickleball?
Pickleball is just like tennis, but on a smaller court with like a kind of like a plastic ball, so it's not like.
Basically, if you
bouncy
can't afford tennis, they've got pickles. Anyway, Dylan, DJ.
Well,
DD.
our weekend so far, bank holiday
weekend.
weekend, yeah, in the R8 yesterday.
Oh, it's bank holiday weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no work tomorrow.
Big up.
Brilliant. So in the R8 yesterday, we went to the centre of town, didn't we?
We did indeed, yes.
And we saw a specific car, the Aventador SV.
Yeah.
And
To be fair, since I've put an exhaust in that car, it seems to be every single performance car at Greater Manchester challenging me.
Wait, what colour was it?
Pearl white.
yeah,
Pale white.
My dad was driving it.
Did it have the red? did it have like the red like decal of SV on it?
no.
No.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Have you left one parked somewhere that we don't know about?
Oh no, I'm just saying. I don't.
Is this the one you were selling on the in London?
No, I've already got 2 of these.
Oh, right, okay.
It's the SVJ that I tend stealing.
Right, okay,
Oh, right,
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the streets of Manchester, let's just say they was a
They're
bit
quite loud at the moment. Well, they're quite loud at night times. To be fair, tonight's going to be quite loud as well.
Yeah. It was quite good,
I need to try and churn some personal TikTok content out. Not that anybody's asked for it, but I will be churning out personal TikTok content for nobody to watch.
No, don't be like that.
I don't want you to watch it. I want to watch it myself.
Oh, first? What, just private?
No, I'll watch it myself. I'll post it anyway and think it. Oh, sorry. Complete sidetrack, right? My weekend's been fantastic. My week's been fantastic.
Oh, yeah,
I can't
sorry,
remember
yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
sorry.
forget all that. Me and him were driving through Manchester earlier, right? Having a right boogie, by the way. Really had to deal with his cringe. Oh, my God.
Oh, you were driving past. I was making eye contact with people.
For context, right? We're in a very nice car. Well, I was in a great outfit. And we're driving down the street. Well, not the street. We're in the city centre. The vibes are good. The weather's all right. The people are out there. And yeah, everyone's admiring in the car. And we're just being cool and nonchalant. And then Jensen hits them with the Despicable Me Gru double fingers and goes,
No, it's not that.
oh no.
I was being
No, there was that. No, there was that. And then what else was there?
Oh.
Yeah, he was doing that.
Oh my God.
He was throwing out salutes.
NPC
Like
It's
emotes.
quite dangerous because my social I don't actually have social anxiety anymore.
He
think-
needs social anxiety. I got to a point where I just said to him, I went, listen, pal, you need to chill.
It's
babe."
just fucking
And then I kicked him out of the
jokes,
car.
I know exactly what you were doing as well, and it cringes me out when I'm in the car.
Yeah, that's
with
the
you.
point.
It makes me want to die.
That's the whole point.
I want to die and shrivel up in a ball when you do it.
See, so there is an effect.
That's everywhere then.
I genuinely had to kick him out of the car. It got to a
did
point
you?
I was like, oh no.
You nodded to that.
Like, not that I'm out there looking for any specific type of attention, but I thought anything that's coming has been deterred by that thing in my passenger seat. No, you know what's really funny? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I've just got to hit this again. So you were being a massive deterrent for a future possible partner. He got the same thing the other day. We were driving to Manchester.
Wait, what?
If a future prospective partner saw me in my car and they saw you in the passenger, like,
Oh.
what the hell is going on there? They think I'm on a special needs trip.
I don't know.
So why do you sit so why do you all want to sit so serious, man? Like,
He's not serious, just chilled out. Do you know what I mean? Just
yeah, I'm chill.
nonchalant.
That is me.
Do you know what's?
Oh, what's
Do
I
you know
actually
that's
want to put a gun to me when you do it.
That's on par. That's on par with them people on TikTok who go ooey ooey. Literally,
What stop it, both of you. What the fuck is this?
That's fault. That's fault.
we
What
saw
is
them
this?
people today.
So I did that to probably about 8 to 12 people, right?
Every person that looked at him.
Right, okay, let's educated guess, say 30 people max, right? I wonder how
How
many
did
people
you
are going
go
to watch
from 8
this.
to 12 to 30?
Do that.
8 to 12 to 30.
Whatever, right? There's hundreds of people that are probably going to watch this. And I'm not even going to do it, but you've just done that.
Yeah, sound.
Well, so how the fuck does it make sense then?
No, but anyway, so you were doing that with Terran. He was in my car the other
Oh,
week,
yeah, this was
right?
bad.
I can't remember what we were in, and we were in the R8.
In
To be
the
fair,
R8.
some guy came over and he basically told him to get out of my car. He went, "Let me just go on my own and find a partner in the cities of Manchester." Which, to be fair, at night time in Manchester, I'm not looking for
No,
nobody.
he weren't a partner. He just went. He basically said, "I'm cop blocking him for bitches," and I was just like,
by being in my passenger seat in my
Fairs.
car.
"First, you know."
I
what,
wouldn't have
respect."
fucking talked that, lad.
No, it was actually like respect. Like, yeah.
So you sat there and got
Fairs.
violated by a pedestrian.
Yeah.
You fucking
I was just like,
melt.
fairs. Yeah.
Absolute melt.
No, but like, what can you say to that? He just mocked me.
Yeah, in the past year of
Did he say get me on R8?
no,
did
he
he not
just,
say
he
that?
just told you to leave.
Did he?
He just told you to leave.
need to leave.
But
Feel
if it wasn't for that, I got mocked by a homeless man.
Oh no, he weren't a whole. He was a smackhead. It was a smackhead.
I highly doubt he has a
He
residential address.
yeah,
in
probably
his
doesn't.
name.
Yeah, probably doesn't have a residential address. But
And like,
he's
not in
smackhead.
like a disrespectful way either. Like we had done nothing to this individual. We were parked up. We got McDonald's in Piccadilly. We ate and then we
First
drove
mistake.
off.
Going into Piccadilly.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
that's what I said. It's a scruffy
it's
gaff.
all right.
that.
Yeah.
It's a bad gaff.
Look, it's what we've got, right? Anyway, so we had our McDonald's and then we were leaving. Bearing in mind, this guy had not seen us prior. We've just turned the corner and he just looked at me. And this might be because of my brown complexion, by the way. He went, rental. Yeah, rental. Hired that. You could never afford that. Look at you. You could never afford that. And I looked at him and thought, why am I being victimized here? What did I do?
That's jokes.
And then you just blasted off.
No, but you know what? I want his confidence. The fact that he had maybe 2 or 3 teeth left. He had a woman who looked like a dried up sock next to him.
Oh, she was a knittier, weren't she? She was hanging.
And yet he could say to me that I was inadequate. I thought, oh my God. Like this guy was just in on me. But anyway, so apart from that, I've had some, a couple of Yorkshire people and a couple of Northerners call me a wanker.
Oh, the wank. Yeah, the wank.
Yeah,
the
get called
southern
that all
guy
the time. Yeah.
went up straight up. Wanker. In that
If it's
centre of
not
Manchester.
that, then I've got people always waving at me with middle fingers and double fingers and fist and everything. All the waves. They do
I think
to me.
that's how you know like you're doing something right in life.
Oh yeah.
All I was doing was driving down the street.
The more hate you get, the more successful you are.
Yeah, because it's funny. I get a lot of. You guys know what I do TikTok. There's a lot of
hate.
there's a lot of people. I get so much hate.
Oh yeah, it takes me forever to hate you all the time.
But anyway, I get a lot of people that. Well, I won't say that. People who know me locally who chat shit about that page. But you know what's funny is I'm like, no mind, never mind.
Oh, he's going off on one.
Yeah, no, Max, I'm gonna.
Let's not go on a tangent. Let's not go on a tangent.
Go up.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I find that really funny. But I think I know I've made it when people chat shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They say
no,
stupid shit like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, you dress awful, you got bad hairstyle, awful motor.
Awful hairstyle, by the way.
Oh, god awful. Fucking god awful.
No, we hit his hairstyle too many times.
To be fair, you know what? Actually, I've never actually had one bad comment about my hair on my TikTok. Never. I've probably got like a combine of like 20,000 comments. Not one of them's about my hair.
It is true, you know.
We need to start filling the comment sections, don't we?
You do.
Fake accounts.
Seriously, I've not.
My name's Jeff.
I was actually starting at one point to think, should I start rage baiting? Like comment
About
rage
your hair.
baiting, saying, "Look, it is dead true," and then people comment,
Yeah.
trying to defend me or
No, just tell
agree.
people that you've been looks maxing, and they'll be like, "Well, it's not working."
Yeah.
Sorry, by the way, I don't know what the hell that is.
Looks maxing
Yeah.
is like it's you've heard of clav, right? I've heard.
But
briefly
this is
about
where
it.
I was
No,
trying to
I
go
think-
with this.
Yeah,
Clavicular.
yeah, I think that's the
Casucular,
name,
whatever
yeah.
it's called.
Right, sorry, but what are these big words you're throwing out here?
That's his name.
It's the name of a streamer. So basically,
Oh, right, okay,
he's a looks
right.
maxing streamer. He sells. I might get this wrong, so I do apologize. I believe he does sell a course on
course
how
he does.
to looks max. It talks about like rubbing certain muscles in your face to make them more defined. Load of shit.
Basically,
So,
what's
I
happened
think-
is this guy at some point lost some weight, got a bit shredded, ended up with jawline, yippee-ki-yay, and now just because he looks all right, he went through puberty pretty decently, he then turned around and said, I know how to make you look like me. Oh, and it does, honestly.
But
like,
I think he goes to the extreme. He does like injections and
Everyone,
pills.
I
He
got
sounds
offered,
like a twat.
I got offered Ozempic the other day.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Ozempic.
Ozempic.
That,
Well,
Like a
there's
weight
different,
loss
different
injection.
types of
Oh, shit.
Ozempic, isn't there? But I think the main one is weight loss.
I don't know what the hell it was, right? Whatever version it was. And I know the individual who offered it me watches this bloody podcast.
Oh god.
But I was like, what are you trying to say?
it's about. I was about to say it's a violation. That.
But yeah, I got offered that. But that aside, this
It's
whatever it's called,
Conclave.
calcium needs to get off the bloody internet. The
think
reason I
he-
say it, have you watched the streams?
I've not watched them. I just know
People
who
need to,
he is.
one, educate their daughters. Like, please educate your daughters.
Wow, what they're doing?
What are they doing?
I think he
This
does
guy-
streams where he'll like pick up girls.
He'll
and
pick
stuff.
up girls.
Oh.
He'll be so defamatory towards them.
Jesus
He's just one of these like just straight up macho men. We had this conversation about the manosphere, whatever it
yeah,
is,
yeah.
and he's literally textbook manosphere kind of man. Like he degrades women. He says they're items, blah 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 blah, and he just feels like he can use and abuse them. And the way he does it, it just makes you just want to slap him across the face. Honestly,
Not slap. You just want to leather him. Like,
leather him. That's a proper northern, isn't it? Leather him.
Yeah.
yeah, because
Plaster him.
demoralising women and
Plaster,
all
that's a
that.
bit
It's like,
shady.
do you know what I mean? It's a bit. You're a twat. You deserve slumping.
But no, the stuff he does on that thingy, and then he'll go into explicit situations with these, and he leaves his mic on. It's vile. It's just vile.
What, talk about the details of him doing stuff?
He'll be doing stuff and keep his mic on.
I've never got. I think I've seen like a few like
Oh no, it's
posts
awful.
about him. I've never seen his videos.
Yeah.
but-
Anyway, unfortunately, my rage towards that pays him. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Anywho, but yeah. So that whole looks my thing blows my mind. As ever, we have shot off on a tangent. Don't know what the hell we're talking about before. But yeah, so nightmare. I've been just getting fried left, right, center for anything. Driving, sitting, being near my car. It's like the other day. He was stood near my car and I was getting pizza. And oh my God, it's fantastic. It was like a read minds.
Oh yeah, shit.
I was at the door
This
for
was
Papa
good.
John's. He was about 100 yards down the road, sat in my car, and I could hear people talking about him before they got to him. They're
right.
like, "Oh, I bet he's a day trader. I bet he's going to tell everybody he works a 9 to 5 and then quit his job
The
and got
best
the
one
car."
was OnlyFans. People thought.
Oh yeah, some people thought he did OnlyFans,
Yeah.
and then a couple of young ladies, somewhat intoxicated, basically asked a very explicit question to each other about him.
Yeah.
Went over to him, and then he fumbled himself.
I didn't fumble it.
You did. You came out with something just atrocious. It's so much so that she didn't want to
I
talk to
didn't.
you. anymore.
I didn't realize she was like flirting with me. I thought she
I was
trying
on
to
the
take piss.
phone to you. I said I literally said I was giving them a heads up on this person saying this much.
Well, yeah, but I thought I didn't think that. I don't know. I did fumble. Yeah, I can't lie.
So what? Did she like
I
quote to him and be like,
He
"Oh,
spent-
are you okay? It's an inline 5, does 62 horsepower."
No.
He
Right.
spent
she
more
asked-
time
right.
talking to a guy
No,
on a
we can say
bicycle.
it. We can
than the
say
women.
it. Basically, she asked for the
Whoa, da,
size.
da, da, da.
No,
Keep
I
it
won't-
PG.
I'm keeping it PG.
Keep it
She asked for
PG.
the size.
Right.
The size.
Okay, I figured.
And I thought she was genuinely like talking about the car, and she was obviously talking about something else. And I was-
Talking about the car. Yeah, love, it's 2 meter wide by 1.5 feet.
So I predicted what the car in length would be. Yeah, yeah, I fumbled bad.
Anyway,
I thought
that's
we really
just
bad.
him in a hole.
Yeah.
But yeah, nice little segue anyway. But yeah, they clearly thought we were day traders or whatever, which couldn't be further from the truth because our job life is so strange.
Because day trading's a scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah,
get me
so-
started on that. I think we said this, I think, beforehand. I wanted to talk about this. I think we was going to talk about in the last recording, but I don't think that last recording's going out.
No, it
but
was.
it was a really
fit.
interesting
It wasn't fit
subject.
for viewer.
Because I can go on and on and on about this subject. Where we've previously worked, and I really hope there's nowhere in my contract where there was like a paragraph, like an NDA. Well, to be fair, I don't give a fuck. So
Get sued.
yeah, you don't sue me. It's not the first time.
Literally, chat shit, get banged.
Yeah, it's not the first time I'm going to receive a cease and desist. Second time, actually. So your third time's a charm. Well, the first one wasn't directly to me. Anyway, workplaces. I think
Where
You
we
have-
let's,
have
let's
you all
go,
some
let's,
stories?
yeah, let's go
But,
with
yeah.
let's go with where we have worked because I think that'll be an interesting topic.
let's go around the circle.
Yeah, so let's start over with you, Benson. Where have you worked? One specific place that makes you wear an outfit that makes you look like an absolute tosspot.
Oh, that's a good question because I worked at Foot Asylum warehouse, which was shocking. by
I've
the
heard
way.
that's like a concentration camp.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it is.
It
Because
pretty
you've
much
worked there
is.
as well.
I've worked there as
Yeah,
well.
I think we worked there at the same
And
time.
to be fair, we're just shedding a light because there was a whole news article on this, so this try
Oh,
me.
really?
Yeah.
No, I think there was a news article about it, but there was a full documentary about JD, which isn't too different.
Yeah, I remember.
than Foot
I remember the
Asylum.
JD thing, but I didn't know it was a Foot Asylum one.
Yeah,
There was like a whistleblowing situation.
Yeah.
Right.
Because like, don't they do like a strip search of you as you go in?
Yeah,
and come
Yeah.
out?
no, it wasn't.
No, not a
no,
script
they-
search.
they-
Bend
they
over and
pat you
cough.
down. They pat you down, but they have a heat detector. I think you might
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
this. So you have to. So you
Heat
know, in
detector.
the airport, you go through like. I think airports have a heat detector. No,
Yeah,
they
no,
don't.
they are.
do.
Do you mean
And
a
got
metal
to-
detector?
No, heat detector.
No, heat detector.
So you got to
What?
go into
Yeah.
that little machine, and you got to like do that, and you got to
Yeah.
like, spin all around. Apparently, it's to see if you're wearing multiple layers of clothing, which you might have put on in the warehouse.
Yeah.
In our induction, they
You're
actually
joking.
said it was funny.
Oh, yeah,
it was
that's
so
it.
funny. In our induction, they said, well, I think they tried like making like a minor threat, like a backhanded threat, saying some guy tried to steal a 6-pack of Calvin Klein's, and we could tell because his crotch area was warm. Because they could tell from the heat detector. It was warmer than what it was when he came in.
I would assume it's been working.
Well, some guy actually got sacked for robbing Monterey gloves. And he shoved them down his pants.
But to be fair, do I blame?
Monterey gloves.
Well, to be
About
fair-
12 quid.
But to be fair, do I blame them? Not exactly, because the demographic of people they're hiring tend
Very
to be
hard-working individuals.
thieves.
No. There's like-
no.
Oh, okay, let me ask you a question. Does it take a certain kind of someone to be able to endure that kind of work? Because I'm assuming, okay, you've not got a phone, you've not got...
No.
Headphones, nothing.
Right,
But
okay.
there's like one or two people that were actually like hard working on each ward kind of thing.
Ward?
Department.
Bro said ward.
Oh, well, these are the job.
Welcome to
managers.
HMP freaking Foot Asylum.
There was one guy who literally would double your KPI. I won't mention his name at all, but he'd double your KPI.
Key performance indicator.
Yeah, yeah.
Just for people that don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Alexa.
He'd literally run around the warehouse. It was mental. All I used to do was chat to people all the time because who wouldn't do that?
Sorry, I just got an image. 14, now it's 24. Keep going.
See, the part that pisses me off, and this has happened in multiple workplaces, is they'll have KPIs, right? I think I used to work there like 2 years ago, so I don't know if it's changed now. Every workplace has KPIs, which is fine, right? Why give me a KPI if the equipment you're giving me doesn't fucking work?
Yep.
I don't care about
Oi,
the
them
swearing.
scanners.
They don't work. They don't work. So why?
Oh my
I remember once, I had 2 managers come up to me. It was like, "Oh, we're not happy about your KPI." I went, "Right, okay. Well, you're probably not happy about my KPI because my scanner isn't working." And it was funny because once they came up to me, they came up walking like 10 men down this aisle, right?
Yeah, no,
and then
they
they're
always
trying to
did.
scan a flipping Zavetti coat, and it's not scanning. It ain't scanning. So it was funny when they come up to me. I was like, "Yeah, because your scanners don't fucking work." So, well, we're gonna have to contact the agency and fucking contact the agency, lad. I'm 17. I was working. What was bad? I worked 4-hour shifts. 4 hours.
Was it 7-Eleven you used to do?
Yeah,
Yeah, I used to do that shift at the start. Yeah, college.
And they 4 hours was flipping horrible. Fucking, it was
No,
horrible.
no break, by the way.
no,
either.
no break.
No water because there were never any water
Yeah.
in there.
But actually, I'm going to go on a tangent here, and this might be a bit TMI. This is going to be TMI, so I'm going to try and
He shat himself and hit it on the
so
box.
I'm going to try and
Too much
I think
information.
you'll know this as well. in the toilets. The male toilets in Foot Asylum,
The
obviously.
bogies. Oh, you're hanging, mate.
No, that wasn't the worst part. The worst
What do
part
you
was
mean?
people used to write on the wall confessions.
Oh
And
my
these
god!
confessions, you'll know
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Let me say it. They'll write confessions in the cubicles in pen about how I can't even say it. It's really bad. But the worst things you can imagine.
Warehouse toilets. Yeah.
They'd write confessions of the
Mental.
worst
You've got me
things
hooked.
imaginable. It was horrible. The
Mental.
worst
Of
thing-
themselves?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay,
men-
so
And
don't
then-
go,
but the-
don't go into detail in case it's too
No, no,
graphic.
of course,
but give
of
us
course.
an understanding, like confessions of
I
what?
can't-
Like,
I
have
can't
have
even-
they buried
I
their
don't think-
misses?
I don't think.
No, not
any
even
of
the
it can
misses.
go out. One of them on there though was like there was like a chart. of
Please
the
be careful.
I will.
The chart.
The chart.
I see the chart.
The women in the warehouse,
Yep.
all named.
Yep.
Would you? Yeah, it
Yeah.
is mental.
So there used to be
It's
charts
fucked.
on the board with women in the warehouse, and people used to chart, pick, which, yeah,
It
you know
was-
where I'm headed.
Yeah,
It was horrible,
it
right?
was mental.
And then you have, obviously, KPIs that didn't even exist. Well, it didn't make sense because the equipment didn't work. You'd have random pat downs while she was working. A big
Oh,
security guard
yeah,
would
yeah,
come over,
yeah.
stand on your toes, see if you had steel toe capped shoes on. If
Yep.
you didn't, you're getting out. You're getting
You get
chucked out.
kicked. You get kicked out. Yeah.
They'll pat you down. Which was dehumanizing, by the way.
One I got kicked out for. I was wearing Nike socks.
Oh, yeah.
Bearing in mind,
no branded clothing at all.
bearing in mind, they had holes in them. They're not new.
Yeah.
They're
Still got
about
holes.
Yeah.
they're about
Nothing
3
changed.
years old, and he's kicked me out for it.
Yeah.
The first 10 minutes of my shift, I get kicked out for wearing Nike socks.
Do you know what? Like,
Holes in them.
I've heard these stories, and I've heard them from various different people who've worked in these warehouses or concentration camps because what they sound like. And genuinely, like, God forbid, anyone has to go through that. It genuinely sounds awful. Like,
It's
to
awful.
anybody who's grafting it through there, like, huge kudos to you.
Like the way I measured how bad it was, because in my induction group, there was a few adults there who have children, they have families to support. There was no options for 8-hour shifts, I believe. It was 4 or 12-hour shifts.
Yeah.
And there was people on there who were doing 12-hour shifts, 4 days on, 4 days off.
That's what I used to do as well.
Yep.
Boring.
And you'd see, I worked there for just over a month, maybe even less than that. And you'd see the eye bags come out more.
Yeah.
They're just depressed,
Yeah.
more depressed, moving slower. They're just more slumped. You got to think, these guys work 12 hours, go home, rest for 8 hours. If they're lucky, back to work.
Yeah.
Repeat.
That's crazy. That's
4
crazy.
days off. Repeat.
Like,
Well, do you
literally,
remember the
so
summertime?
blessed.
I wasn't
Summertime.
there, I was there in winter.
Oh, you.
Let's hear some horror stories from you wherever.
Yeah.
it's
No,
like
yeah.
this.
So in summertime, lad, the summertime. Do you like bearing in mind not the people that are in there?
Yeah.
Bear it in mind. Oh, they stunk of shit, man.
God, I bet.
The BO smell it lingered everywhere in the warehouse. Oh, it was hanging. Summertime was the complete worst.
What's been
It's
one
like
of your
it's like a fucking
what's been
sword
one
in
of
there.
your what's been one of your worst experiences with like staff members within there?
What is in like?
Have you ever had like managers like just get real in your face about something or security or whatever they've got there? Anyone been really difficult with you that you can think of?
I'd say just the security guard that kicked me out for wearing the Nike socks.
Were they quite, oh well, Jesus Christ.
To be fair, but most of them were all right. But like, it's like you're going too far for your job. Like, we're already human. We're not robots. You can't expect everyone to hit KPI every single day. Scanners are shit. You're getting tortured mentally in there because literally there's nothing you can do apart from talk to people. So I used to talk to like quite a lot of people in there.
Well, the thing is, what was mad was that because of KPIs, you could only have like a very brief conversation
Yeah,
with someone
and then
before you had to walk
Before
off.
you had to walk off, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you always have to like plan out how long you're talking for
Yeah.
to someone,
Yeah.
and you'd have to say like, I need to go because like my
That's
KPI shit.
psychologically buggered.
It's mad.
Was that one of the first jobs you guys did?
Yeah, was my first
No,
job.
that wasn't my first job.
Right, okay.
I worked my first job. I was quite fortunate. I worked in the family business as I don't know. It was an e-commerce business. It was online. It was a small warehouse, probably 11 to 15 employees. It was a very good company. However, obviously, I was getting paid minimum wage. I was 16, and minimum wage when I was 16 was, I think it was like £4.60.
Oh, rah.
Nothing.
I had
Absolutely
£10
nothing.
when I was 16 in Foot Asylum.
Mad. But yeah, that was a legal minimum wage back then. It was a wonderful job. I have no complaints about it besides from the pay. But with it being a small business, I can understand.
Because then you guys left what sounded like prison, and then, like me at a young age, went into fast food and catering to a degree.
Oh God.
So this is the one that gets me, because I know a lot of people, like me included. I've always wanted to know behind the curtain, and some of the places you guys have worked for, that we've all experienced them. We've all been there. I mean, if anyone watching this, and the 10 people watching this, they've chances are they're coming to run with your previous employers. So I'm going to start with you, because there's questions that are just mounting in my mind right now. You worked where after for food?
I worked at McDonald's.
Right.
Worked at McDonald's.
We won't pinpoint which one, but yeah. So okay, so you worked at McDonald's.
Well, I've worked on contracts. I've worked at 2, but I've probably worked at about 5. Just going doing one shit. Because if basically all the McDonald's in our area, I think it's like 22, it's owned by the same guy.
Oh, really?
It's owned by one limited company.
Right.
It's a franchise. So if one had
Is that across Greater Manchester, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And if one had not enough employees, if they need emergency employees, and another Mackey's has got too many employees, they'll send you off.
You can push people around.
Yeah.
Question I want to know. Clearly, they don't teach you aiming when you do the training course. Do you deliberately miss the sauce on the burger, the salad, the cheese? Because either you're fighting whilst preparing the food, or it is just a war zone back
My OCD when the patty and the cheese is not like even on your burger.
Because you have that many orders, you just slap it on. You literally
just
there.
frisbee
How
it. You just
much
frisbee
more
it.
time would it
No, you just whack
take?
it on.
How much more time would it take just to get it right?
Probably not even a second, but that second counts because you got so many orders to go through.
Well, hold on a minute. I'm in the
But-
drive-thru for 25 minutes anyway, so what are you doing in that bumble clout time?
Mate, to wait for a fucking wrap of the day, I'm waiting about half an hour.
And his is plain. His is just chicken in a wrap.
Oh, do you know what really got me there the other week? When I waited 30 minutes for a plain chicken wrap, it came to me, wasn't plain.
You're looking at me like I still work there.
No, but I'm,
No, do
I'm,
you know
I'm
what? We've
getting
got
annoyed at you.
complaints. We want you to take you up there.
You used to be there.
But you know what's also bad? Oh, I'm gonna out this franchise so bad.
Oh, no.
McDonald's would only get negative reviews. Who's going to give McDonald's a positive review? No one, right?
Imagine
so what
that.
they used to do
I had a
is...
fantastic date at McDonald's today. We've got an extra filet of fish.
What an happy meal that was.
So what they used to do is they used to make the employees write reviews on their own phone using their own details about their personal experience. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Manager spat on me today.
Because they were the only good reviews that McDonald's would get. I think when you get your receipt, you do get a QR code.
I'm going to hit you with some questions now. Yeah. So, probably the best order at McDonald's. I'm sure everyone will agree on this.
Plain wrap
the double filet of fish with extra tartar sauce.
Criminal.
It's a fantastic thing to get from there.
Criminal.
A question, obviously fine. It might not be something that bothers me often, but a big demographic of people having the filet of fish are going to be Asian people,
of course,
or people of let's say
I think
Muslim or religious constraints, which requires them to go for things that are not going to be as offensive. Let's just say.
I can already see the defamation lawsuit. I can already see it. I can already see it. Can we register this podcast legally so I don't get bollocks for it?
We'll do that later. Anyway, so
allegedly,
I'm going to assume, because every single time I've been in a car with anybody, normally, you lot, and I order a filet of fish, everyone looks at me in disgust. The only time in my life where I haven't been looked at in disgust is when I've been with another fellow person of a minority. Yeah. I'm like, oh, it's nice, a fish.
It's funny because it's because
don't know why it's Italian, but okay.
It's funny because they still get excited about it, like it's something new. Like they've not been
know,
ordering
yeah.
it for the past
Bear
like
with.
15 years.
I've been told, and tell me if this is true, I've been told if I ask for extra sauce, you then have to make the burger fresh. Is that true?
No.
Oh, okay, that's a lie.
No, no. Wait, why would we have to make the burger fresh?
I don't know, because
No.
they're pre-made.
Pre-made,
I don't
yeah.
know. Right, okay, bear with me a second. So you're not making it fresh, you're just pulling off what was there.
Look.
But let me ask you another question.
Look.
Is it likely that I'm going to get a filet of fish fresh? Because they are piping hot when I get them, because they're not going to have them preloaded, because not many people have
no
them.
one orders them. They're hanging.
But that's what I mean.
Not
For the food that tends to be hit or miss, including the grilled chicken, you are meant to change they make the chicken, they make the fish, and they put it in a shelf and they put it in a heater, right? So obviously you'll do the bun, sauce, and then pull the jar out, get the fillet of fish, put it on, right? But it's very hit or miss because you're meant to change every 30 minutes, but the ones that I worked at, there were some cases where it was just in there for like 3 hours.
Right.
And it still gets served.
That's why it tastes so rubbery sometimes.
Salmonella.
Yeah.
That's
So
mental.
yeah. Or if it tastes rubbery, it's been left there for a very long time.
I am.
Yeah.
Wait, so if I
You'll
was
know
to
if it's
complain,
fresh.
if I was to complain about that, would I get a replacement item?
Yeah.
And another question.
No, they don't care about that because everyone comes back and complains.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it anyway because I've got social
with
anxiety.
I can't
what I mean?
remember, even if I did know the figures, I don't think I'd be able to say the figures. But McDonald's do lose quite a lot of money on Uber Eats when people say it's cold because you can't prove it's cold by a picture, but Uber Eats knows that McDonald's food tends to be cold because it's pre-made.
I have used that before, by the way.
Yeah,
Got myself a free Macca's.
so McDonald's does lose weight. It loses
Yeah,
so
but
much
that's
money
in all
from that.
catering businesses.
Yeah.
Here's another question.
Go on.
Again on the filet o fish. Some people order the filet o fish because allegedly it's done in a separate oil, therefore not tainting its halal qualities.
It is in separate oil. However, I cannot promise that. So when you
It
take
doesn't kiss some bacon on the way out.
So when you take the chicken out, there's obviously still chance. So right, here's the filet fish vat. Here's the chicken vat. Very next to it. So chances are, when you're taking the chicken out, a drop of that oil is gonna go into the.
So
You
they
don't
don't give a fuck
It's
about cross
not-
contamination, basically.
Yes. So they don't directly put the fish in the chicken water.
No,
chicken oil.
it's not in the same oil.
Okay,
it's
fine,
not in the
fair
same
enough.
oil.
So
no.
myth busted, right? You guys don't have pockets on your pants.
No.
What?
No.
Is it-
They're cosmetic pockets.
But for why?
I think what it is, it's to not have your phones on shift.
Okay, fine.
However, that didn't deter me because I used to keep my phone tucked to my waist. Horrible to work with, by the way.
In America, you keep a Glock. In McDonald's, you keep your phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
And by the way, sorry. What was horrible is no matter how many times you wash that uniform, it's always going to stink of shit.
Really?
Yeah. So I think the worst part about working in fast food was
Yeah, it does.
I would probably I could shower 3 times after a shift. I'll still feel greasy.
I think that's psychological. I think at a certain point, it's
Yeah.
psychological.
No, it'd be psychological,
It'll be stuck
yeah.
to your nose hairs.
And
Yeah.
there's another thing is, you've worked at McDonald's for too long when you know what each beep means. If you put me into McDonald's kitchen, I know what each beep means.
That's tragic.
Which is
man.
mad, that isn't it?
That's tragic.
Oh,
that must
what
be
I know
your
what machine's
dreams.
going off by the beep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that like a code kind of thing?
Wait, what?
Lad, he ain't talking to R2D2.
No, but like
Beep bob boop.
it's like different beeps mean a different thing.
Yeah.
That's mental.
Different beeps mean a different thing. So it could be a
Right.
different vat. It could be eggs. The egg machine the egg machine goes beep. It's so obnoxious. It's so obnoxious.
like a chicken there.
It's so obnoxious.
Is that the chicken that they're squeezing in the back to get the egg out?
Yeah.
Fuck me.
I think the one good thing was making custom meals.
Custom meal.
Yeah, when I was on my
Oh,
break, we'd get a
custom
free
meals.
meal.
Oh, okay. So you do it for yourself.
Yeah.
Just a filet o fish with the chicken.
No,
and-
I won't eat the flare fish. It tastes crap. I'd do, what I'd do, Aaron. So this is the
How do
main
you know
one,
Simon
right?
Cowell has a
So
filet o
I'd
fish?
get like the double cheeseburger meat, them patties. I get the thin patties. I'll make 2 of them, season them on both sides, flip them over, and then I put grilled onions on top of them. Grill the onions.
Would you get the onion on
and
the
then
bun on your
sometimes-
own food? Would you?
Yeah, but sometimes what I'd do is I put the egg. I don't. This is definitely not allowed. Fuck it. I put the egg on the grill, cook a fried egg. So I'd put bun. Then I put peppercorn sauce, patty, a bit of lettuce, patty, peppercorn sauce. Not egg in the middle. Sorry. And then bun.
Bro created his own burger.
Literally.
And it was the
The
most
Mc-
bussing
McBenson.
burger ever. And if
McHawking burger.
McDonald's did that, they'd make a flipping fortune. However, it's an operational fuckery, so it does make sense.
Yeah, fair play. You worked somewhere slightly differently. Yours was more oven based.
more chill.
The best.
Because
chill.
technically speaking, yours is when it comes
yours
to
is
that
slower
sector.
pace.
Yeah, I'd say it's slower pace.
Slower pace.
McDonald's
Are
is
you mad.
Yeah.
Are you mad? 6 o'clock in the morning when all the builders are there. Greg's, mate. Wow, lethal. Lad, you had to have 3 hands.
So- Greg's, that's where DJ was.
Yeah,
at.
so I worked at Greg's, the number 1, obviously, fast food place in the UK.
It's not fast food.
Ooh,
It's just it's just
someone's
it's
offering
bakery.
sponsorship.
It's fast food.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's technically still fast food. Yeah, because you grab it
It's
and
fast
go,
food.
don't you?
Yeah, but so that was, to be honest with you, it's probably the worst. That's probably the worst job I've ever had because I put all the weight on from eating. All I
do
do is
with it.
eat Greg's.
You're not working hard enough then. Sorry.
But yeah, so I put on a load of weight. The customers, by the way, are absolute knobheads.
Oh yeah, I've got
Absolute.
Serving himself.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but like, why are people so rude? Do you know what I mean? Like, have a bit of up in your life. Do you know what I mean?
So
That is so rich coming from you, by the way.
What are
'cause
you on about?
You're vile in the
No, I'm
morning.
not. I use my manners everywhere.
You
I
have
say,
in the morning.
good morning,
you have no
good
manners.
night.
Good night. Never had a good night from you the whole time.
So,
I know
can
you.
I just cut you off there? I've just got
that's
a very
weird to my mate. It's weird.
I've just got one
I'm not ringing you.
funny story from a customer experience at McDonald's. I never worked the front or drive-through. I was always in the kitchen or the back, right?
I can understand.
And I
your face.
remember it tends to be the girls that do that, right? And I remember being in the kitchen. I'm hearing commotion at the front counter. I'm not on tag for no reason, me bro. I'm not on tag. I go to the front. There's a little blonde girl at the counter. She must have been about 5'2". And there's this big 6'2", fresh off Jeremy Kyle with his little mini kid, who's also got a little man bag on the size of his head, copying him like Just Dance. He's prancing, I'm not on tag for no reason. I'm not on tag for no. And then even the kid's doing it. The kid's not even on tag. The kid's doing it. He's copying his dad.
Foreshadowing it.
And I looked at him and went, "You all right?" He went, "Where's my double cheeseburger? I'm not on tag for no reason." I'm like, lad, you need to chill the fuck out. So I got him the deadest, driest meat and I made his shittest burger and told him to fuck off. Sorry for cutting you off. That's a story I really need to get off my chest.
I'm glad that you did that because some people are just not born for this world.
But the thing is,
Lord,
there's
I'm so dark.
but there's going to be
What do you mean?
No, it's because there's going to be a circle event where his kid then has a kid and then goes into Burger King in
it's a
about
repeat cycle,
20 years'
isn't it?
time. I'm not on tag for no reason with his great grandkid doing the also same thing. So there's going to be a circle moment.
It's
years
all
on
right.
end.
They'll keep days on TV filled up.
It's like a domino effect, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So okay, so let's talk. So you just went into McDonald's, just put everything in the wrong way, fucked up everyone's order, cracked on with your life.
Yep.
Greg's, you just putting stuff in an oven and cracking on, aren't you? So
Oh no, there's a lot more to that.
How did you fuck up a Greg's?
What more
Well,
is there?
So you need to keep everywhere clean. Like there's a big thing about being
Common
clean
sense.
there.
Well, that's food.
Well, yeah, it's food, cross contamination, whatever. It was a ball ache, not gonna lie. So we used to have deliveries every morning, and we had to tick them off how many items were there.
So the food was moderately fresh then. If it was every single
Because
morning.
it comes from a central
it's-
location to them, and
Yeah.
so on.
It
and
was
so
it
forth.
was fresh until I ticked it off, but I actually ate 2 boxes of Yum Yums. Yeah,
Oh, is it called Yum Yums?
yeah.
All right,
Yum Yums,
okay.
It's the like the donut
the
long
lollipops.
pastry. What?
Is it like a
Lollipop.
or is that Starbucks? It's on a skewer. The cake.
No,
What's a
no.
cake pop? I'm thinking.
So
of.
Yum Yums like a
Nasty.
long donut. It's like a donut full of sugar.
Sorry, I just thought of him.
Right,
Long
okay.
Donut is just an absolute donut himself.
Oh, cheers, mate. Yeah, that's one, dickhead. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Every morning, I used to probably have a packet of them, sometimes 2, and I tick them off. Say, yeah, 14. I remember it. 14 packs of Yum Yums. I've just been delivered. Pop them on the
So
side.
you just mess up the stock take.
Yeah.
Not really. I'm just.
You know what I mean? Not really. Yes, you are.
I'm trying them out to see if they're okay to be. You know.
That's justification. That's justification for
No,
his
but-
wrongdoings.
No, but
I only stole the bread to
You're a
eat it.
low-level employee, lad.
No.
Why? Who would go to you to taste things? By the way.
well, what about if they weren't in date? I was checking it.
Right.
Bullshit. Anyway, so okay, so you fucked up the stock takes.
I didn't
You-
fuck them up.
You did. Anyway, regards to end of the day, obviously now there's a thing called Too Good to Go, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there was
Where
never any of that at my place. Jesus Christ. There was
Too
never
good to
any of
not
that.
take home is what he had. So you would technically fill a bag, go out the back, and it should have gone in the bin.
Well-
how often did that bag reach the bin before it reached your car?
So yeah, allegedly, this bin bag full of really goodness, full of packs of donuts, sausage rolls, pasties, everything. It sneakily reached my car. Don't ask me why. Well,
'Cause you stole it.
technically, no. There's a bin at mine. We've got the dark green bins.
Or you identify as a bin.
So yeah, so I thought, you know what? I'd do the council around Greg's a favour. I'd take it to my bin. It went in my house and then went into the bin after it was all ate by either me or my family. But yeah,
Confessions of a Greg's worker.
That was the worst, like, confession without confessing when you confessed.
allegedly.
See, do you know what's really funny?
Go on.
So you both worked the corporate side of the catering world. I didn't. I started off with my first jobs in the family restaurant.
Well.
But ding, ding, listen to me now.
Please humour me with the food you served.
Actually, we did caviar tartar. No, we didn't. We did curries.
Well. I'm totally blown away. I'm totally blown away. I did not expect that. I really didn't. I thought it was going to be a small water-sized
You thought it was going to be English breakfast or something? Fucking no chance.
I did.
So I worked in the family restaurant.
Okay.
Started off quite young. I remember vividly, within I think the first week of my job, I began negotiations about my wage because I didn't like it. And I was told very quickly that, you're not getting any more money. And I went, right.
At least you got paid.
I should at least compensate myself elsewhere. Let me put it this way. Anything behind that bar was free game.
Sorry, how old was you when you...
Oh, I don't know. I was Asian and in a family.
Look, can you just give us an age range? Was you 12? Was you 16?
Year 10? What's year 10?
Year 10's 14 and 15, I think.
14, 15. That's how old
14,
I was.
15, yeah.
And I
Illegal,
got paid in food donations. Anyway, so anything, because obviously I wasn't getting paid what I thought was my fair due, which is like senior VP level salary.
What was the pay?
I have no idea. It was bad.
Like bad as in like £2 an hour.
I don't know. So basically,
Can't be worse than mine.
so technically, I would get picked up after school. I think I was about 3:30. Get to the restaurant for about like 4:15. I think the restaurant opened at 5.
What were your jobs in there?
Oh, let me tell you.
Let me tell you something.
Was anything that wasn't above like 6'5", just couldn't reach it.
I had a step ladder.
Well, he ate all the curries by the looks of it as well.
Oh, they were
Wow.
They were good.
Wow.
He just wishes he could. He dies. He R.I.P.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So I would as well, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So you go in, tables were preset for the night beforehand, but you literally go around, you turn the heating lights and all that, blah, 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 blah. And then what I would do, I would strategically place the guest leaving sweets and stuff like after eights are our thing. I would go through a box of after eights every day.
After what?
After eights.
Banging,
chocolate.
by the way.
The mint chocolate.
You have them during
The
Christmas
green
time.
mint chocolate.
Oh,
right,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
makes
So,
sense,
because I was obviously not getting paid my fair dues, so I would have them. There was also drinks. I would always pour the wrong bloody drink, would you believe? And then instead of pouring it away, I would drink it myself.
Alcohol drink?
No.
Whatever was there. Whatever was there. I'd take a bit of anything. Believe me, I was like my own barista. Like, ooh, I know that. Ooh.
He didn't even know he was getting paid minimum wage. He was just getting roofied.
The best thing was, right, I remember this one night we had a Michael Bublé tribute act. I was upstairs whilst he was getting ready. I'm just chatting to him, right? Forgot I had a job to do, by the way. We were fully packed out. Went downstairs and I'm taking orders. Bearing in mind, I had some form of dyslexia as a child, right? I don't know what was going on. I couldn't spell. Spelling was not my forte.
You still can't.
So what I would do, have you seen my Snapchats? Yeah. So what I would do is I would just squiggle. And I'll just give it to the bar staff.
Oh my god! Oh my!
Because I always notice when I can't write, you both know this. My handwriting, I can't write.
Hieroglyphics.
But when a waiter taking an order and they're there with a notepad and pen and they're writing down, can I get this without this, and they're writing it down so fast. I'm like, are they actually writing anything?
Yeah.
Or do they just remember it?
Well, the best thing was, so I'd go up to a table and there's like 6 people at this table, right? And a credit to people in the catering industry because it is a difficult job.
Yeah.
So I go up to these people, I'm sat at the table, Michael Bublé acts. Yeah, can I get 2 Bacardi and Cokes? Can I get a pint of Cobra? Can I get da-da-da-da? I'm like... Then like, we used to start as... Okay, poppadoms. What did you want? Poppadoms. What do you want? Poppadoms. They normally have some poppadoms.
Yeah, everyone wants.
Anyway.
You can't not have poppadoms.
Oh, no, the best. No, they didn't order.
Nice.
Best thing I do is the squiggles like somewhat resemble something on our menu. So I'd go to the bar, so I'm like, table such and such. Didn't even know the table numbers, by the way. I was there for months. Didn't know the table numbers.
Well, did it make more sense to do numbers on food? Kind of like how like Miami Crispy do it. So instead of saying, "Can I get a poppadom with this?" You say
Number 12.
Number 12.
In a fancy Manchester restaurant, they don't do
that's
that,
true,
right?
yeah.
So anyway, so I've given the bar staff, and then the task for the rest of the night was stay away from that table because they received 5 drinks that they didn't order. Somebody else's starters.
All their orders wrong.
Are completely wrong. Do not ask me for allergen information. Does it have nuts? Maybe. Does it have rats?
Oh, so
Possibly.
I wouldn't have lived. I wouldn't have lived.
Oh, you would have died.
Yeah, you would have got sued to fuck.
So listen.
Jesus Christ.
Complete wrong order. At this point, I've got a corner of the building which is like you, and I'm always busy. just dodging eye contact left, right, centre. Mate, I've got a lamb karai. I ordered freaking a packet of Walker's crisps. Like it was that bad. Like I completely got it wrong. I asked for rice and such and such. I've got naan and onion bhajis. Yep, don't know what I wrote. It wasn't my fault, mate. I'll sort it out right now. I'd go back, wouldn't even order the right stuff again, and just order the wrong stuff again and send it off for somebody else. And the best thing were, fantastic life hack, by the way. The other chaps could barely speak English anyway. So I'll send them off.
Just
So
blame it on
they'd
them.
be stood there getting a bollocking. He's like, yes, I'm fixing them. Very good.
I do onion bhaji and then the ram karai, and I'd go.
Oh my
And
god.
then you get to the point where it's so hectic. All the foods, some foods out there now, people have ordered something, not ordered something. Then you find a good spot to hide. And you'll make mistakes. And you'll purposely make mistakes. Oh no, somebody left a sink on in the bathroom.
Let me go do
The
it.
water's everywhere. I'll go fix it. There for
I
45
respect
minutes.
everyone that works in restaurants. I mean, McDonald's is fast food. You can cut so many corners in McDonald's, but in a restaurant kind of like that, where corners obviously were cut according to you, but
Corners, bends, fucking roundabouts.
because operationally, the food that you're making isn't. It's not sort of fast food, isn't it? But fast food, it's made to be. You can make food very fast, send it off. With that, I couldn't work in an atmosphere like that.
No,
It was a
takes
nightmare.
Big
It
balls.
made me realise that I didn't want to be in the catering business
Yeah, I
ever
could never
again.
do that.
And then subsequent to that, I went and opened a smash burger place. Don't know why I did it. I had it for 2.5 years, but there we go.
But operationally, they're not too bad. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Don't go into business with family.
There'd be a lot.
Yeah.
No, but
Don't go into business with family.
They'd be a lot better than a restaurant because restaurant you're dealing with customers. Like with them smash burger places, it's simple, isn't it?
You'd think.
You get your order.
You'd think. No.
You fuck off, don't you?
Well, no, because when you've got someone who's ordered some food and you've got delivery drivers going missing and you're da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And like we were based in Gatley with that one, right? And we were delivering to a place called Wythenshawe. Now Wythenshawe is a fantastic place, but some of the people in Wythenshawe are how can I put this? Rough.
I'm about to say it's not a nice area.
Yeah. Anyway, so like it's been 15 minutes. Where's my burger?
Well, to be fair, isn't that the demographic of smash burgers typically? You're not getting
Well,
classy
no,
people
because we
eating
were
smash
also
burgers, right?
like delivering to like nice parts of Manchester, like the upper end part near the airport and all the rest, the affluent people. And you'd get every delivery, you'd get £1 to £2 worth of tips. You know what I mean? It was banging. Anyway, but yeah, it was. I remember this one time we went to this apartment block and the guy came out literally bollock naked. He just came to the door. He had a handful of coins. His order was about 30 quid. And I'm there. I'm trying to count the coins. I'm also trying not to.
What, just had his schlong out, right?
Just trying not. Well, he tried to cover it up with what looked like Pampers Baby Wipes packet.
Oh, that's weird. That's really weird.
I don't know what else we were doing with it.
That's
But
really
it was
weird.
terrifying. And the amount of times I've been like locked in a building where someone like goes and finds some more change. And I'll be honest with you, sometimes I just didn't know how much some stuff was. I just give the wrong change. I just wanted to get out of there. But yeah, it was a bad do.
I think the best. Let's talk about the best jobs because there is good jobs, right? And I don't care what anyone says. You can enjoy
Mattress
to an
tester.
extent a 9 to 5. Of course, a job is a job. You're not gonna love it, but you can like.
You
to an
might
extent.
do. You might. If I was a police inspector, I'd love it.
Oh, yeah. That's
yeah,
the best
that's
job.
what I mean.
That's one of
You-
the best jobs
yeah.
to have, 100%.
I'm a marketing guy. I'm a content guy, right? I did marketing. I probably can't say the name of the company. I did marketing for an alcohol retailer.
You pitch you for a job.
No. I love that job, by the way. I had very good creative freedom in marketing. I think the
You loved it so much you left.
Yeah, literally.
But I left to do marketing. I still do marketing. I just do it for myself now. But yeah, I think the good thing about marketing is it's one of the only jobs you can have as a junior where you don't necessarily have someone breathing down your neck because it's marketing. It's very subjective.
I
You
think
have the
that
numbers to
depends on
show.
that depends on where you
Yeah,
go.
I think it's a lot different than some physical jobs because your figures are on the screen.
Yeah.
You can prove your figures because they're there.
Yeah.
And there's no right or wrong answer in marketing. You A/B test literally everything until you find something that works. It's like science. You're basically a scientist. You saw something works, you expand on that. No. It's like
Basically a
you're not
scientist.
basically a scientist.
He's trying to
It's
up
a
himself,
scientist.
One guy figures out how the universe and the brain works. One guy posts a TikTok going, "Cooey, hello."
No, it's a science. It's a science.
It's a button to turn on a computer.
No. You do two
and then
things.
go on AI and do your work.
No, you do two things.
All the work for you, by the way.
No, because you've got to know how to use AI.
And log in.
Yeah, no.
Remember your password.
So that was a good job. What also was a good job, or good jobs, was when I worked in trade. When I was a Sparky, and when I was a driver.
I wouldn't trust you to do any Sparky work.
You
for me.
did.
I was 16, I think. When
Yeah.
I was 16.
He was a full-blown Sparky. You just changed light bulbs.
Yeah. No, I used to do full wires on new builds.
I could not imagine you doing that.
I've actually got a lot of videos.
Wow.
I
Oh
did
my
miss
god!
it. I did it
You're
for
the
a
most
while.
useless person in the world. You can't even fix bloody furniture.
Oh,
Literally, it took you 2 hours to fix that. To build it, sorry.
For reference, it's this big.
This
It's a
big.
shoebox.
Tiny.
Anyway, this is gonna be. It's quite ironic. I was a joiner.
Nah. You can't class yourself as a joiner when you did about 2 hours work
Well,
experience.
that's
No,
literally
no.
literally like Jimmy Savile saying he was a childminder.
No. I used to work for about 4. Well, it depends when the job got done. We'd probably do it in about 4 or 5 hours.
That was just put the door
It
on.
made me realise the margins on joinery, insane.
Yeah,
Insane,
because
by
it's
the way.
labour intensive.
Yeah.
No, not even. It's not even. It weren't that labour intensive. Well, it depends because the joinery we did, I don't know. It was service based. It was direct to consumer. We used. I can't probably say too much because it's really unique.
Really unique. He made a door for him.
No. It was the same job over and over and
I
over
just
again.
can't
for
imagine you
different
doing
clients.
joinery. I can't. I just can't.
You know what's funny?
kinda.
Never mind.
He was going to say something bad
Exactly.
then. He was going to say something bad, but I just can't imagine you doing it. Lad, you're soft as shit.
No, I'm not. You're more softer than me.
I'm off.
Wait.
Gents.
Someone could say the sky is green, and you say, "Oh yes, it is."
That's just being gullible. I
You
am
are
gullible.
Fucking gullible as fuck.
I am really
But-
gullible.
Yeah.
Before this turns into a 1+ hour brawl, I'm gonna tie us up with a final question, and not question, it's sort of a one hit sort of answer with just a very brief line. Dream job that forget everything else, forget money and
Yeah.
all this. Just a dream job you'd love to do. We'll move on from you, him, and then we'll do me, and then we'll call it a day. But go on.
Probably something to do with space. Probably, I would say an astronaut. But for being an astronaut, dream job. Being an astronaut's really hard. You got to know Russian, English, and Mandarin. I think.
Why do you have to know that?
Yeah, because I think.
What do aliens speak?
The ISS.
Ni hao mao sushi muji.
The ISS is Russian.
They don't own
And
space.
part Chinese. It's not American built
Wait,
at
what?
all. Yeah,
You're part Chinese.
this guy, see what I mean? He's fucking dumb. I don't care about swearing. I'm not. No, the ISS.
Right.
The ISS, and they said the wrong
Not-
thing.
not
then. No,
ISIS.
that'd be very bad. And they said the wrong thing. The ISS, the International Space Station,
Right.
it is Russian.
Right.
So it's built. It's the writing and stuff is Russian. The people there are majority Russian. I think
Yeah.
there is about
You can
40
fly
people
to
on the
space,
ISS.
but you can't use Google Translate.
Yeah. No. You have to know it. But anyway, you have to have a certain IQ as well. But yeah,
You're not getting the
forgetting
job.
all
You're not
that.
getting- you're not getting it.
I don't know why you're talking. You thought rice was made out of potatoes.
Oh my god.
So yeah, probably an astronaut would be my dream job. It's definitely my dream way to die, but that's a different conversation.
Dream way to
Just
die?
getting
What?
sent in
Floating in space?
yeah, just getting
just go-
set up in a rocket ship and just floating away whilst I pass away. Yeah.
You just starve.
Well, yeah.
If you had the oxygen,
yeah.
you would just starve.
Yeah,
If you didn't have the oxygen, you'd blow up.
But it would be a good way to die. I reckon.
Okay,
But anyway, go
I'll
on.
keep that in mind when Richard Branson sends people
Dream
away.
job.
Dream
Well-
job and a little statement to go with it.
I'd say being a footballer, but the only thing is with being a footballer. No, I don't know why he's about sign, you absolute gimps. But
Deadest answer ever.
no, it's not. No, it's if I was playing for City, that would be amazing. The only thing is being a footballer, it takes so much of your life away. Like you barely see your family, you barely link up with your mates. It does take over your life.
It takes over your life whether you play it or not.
Well, yeah, it takes over my. Of course, it does. Yeah, I love football. But I'd say a realistic one. I'd say something to do with property and just buying properties, doing them up, selling them, making them look sick for properties that you actually own.
I mean, that'd be good.
Why is the most mileage?
If it messed up just going to someone's house that didn't know you, just do their house up for them. It's a 60-minute makeover, Peter Andre.
No, but like, do you know what I mean? Like making gaffs look sick. It's a good.
Making gaffs look sick. I like it. Good closing statement. I like it.
Yeah.
For me, it's
What's
one. It's one that I'm going to fight towards getting at some point in my future.
TV
broadcasting.
broadcasting.
TV is something I want to get into.
Yep.
The big OG that is Louis Theroux. Louis Theroux, Stacey Dooley, Reggie Yates, Ross Kemp.
Oh, right.
You know, all the big man them. I would absolutely
big
love to
man
do
dem.
that. That would be an absolute dream career. I don't even care about the pay side of it. I just literally would love to do that because I'm a nosy bastard. And then I could be a professional nosy bastard and go and ask people questions that's none of my business
Yeah.
and get the answers and stick it on telly. But yeah, that would be it for me. So if all else fails, keep an eye out. We might be in space. Playing with balls and on TV.
Crazy.
But yeah,
That's a good way to say it.
On that
You
note,
could do a documentary on me, actually.
yeah, sure. And on that note,
The documentary last 5 minutes.
on that note, thanks very much for watching this another episode of Waffle
gonna be
Bots, which is
easy
going to come
to
out
title
when it's
this
going to come out.